Hello and welcome to this video on developing an activity monitoring evaluation and learning plan, or AMELP for short. An AMELP is a living document that describes how an activity will plan to collect, analyze, use, and learn from data and information to track progress, improve performance, and inform decision-making for your USAID activity. It also includes learning activities that help you adapt to changing context and needs. Why do you need an AMELP? An AMELP helps you clarify your activity's theory of change, objectives and indicators, ensure data quality and reliability, plan for evaluations and learning events, communicate your results and lessons learned, demonstrate accountability and transparency. An AMELP is submitted by the implementer to the USAID Contracting Officer's Representative (COR) or Agreement Officer's Representative (AOR) within 90 days of the award, and it is updated as needed throughout the activity implementation. So how do you develop an AMELP? Here are the main steps and sections you need to follow. 1. Define your activity's theory of change. This explains how your activity will achieve its intended outcomes and impact. It should include the assumptions, stakeholders, risks, and external factors that may affect your activity. You can use a logic model or a result framework to represent your theory of change visually. 2. Identify your activity's objectives and indicators. These are the specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound statements that define your activity's goals and success, and how you will measure its progress and success. You should have at least one objective for each level of your theory of change: output, outcome, and impact, and at least one indicator for each objective. You can use a performance indicator reference sheet, PIRS, to document each indicator's definition, data source, frequency of collection, baseline, target, and responsible person. 3. Describe your data collection and analysis methods. These are the tools and techniques that you will use to gather and process the data for your indicators. You should explain how you will ensure data quality, validity, reliability, timeliness, and disaggregation. You should also describe how you will store, manage, and protect your data from unauthorized access or loss. 4. Plan for evaluations and learning events. These are the systematic studies and processes that you will conduct to assess your activity's performance, effectiveness, efficiency, relevance, sustainability, and impact. You should specify the evaluation questions, methods, timing, budget, and team for each evaluation or learning event. You should also explain how you will use the findings and recommendations to improve your activity design and implementation. 5. Assign roles and responsibility. This is where you define who will be involved in the monitoring, evaluation, and learning activities of your activity and what their tasks and duties are. You should also describe how you will coordinate with other stakeholders such as USAID staff, partners, beneficiaries, government officials, donors, and so on. 6. Communicate your results and lessons learned. This is where you explain how you will report and share your data, findings, recommendations, best practices, challenges, and opportunities within internal and external audiences. You should specify the format, frequency, content, audience, and channel for each communication product or event. Here are some examples of how an AMELP can be useful for USAID partners. An AMELP can help you monitor your activity's progress and performance against your objectives and indicators. For example, if you have an indicator that measures the number of people trained by your activity in a certain skill or topic, you can use your AMELP to track how many people have been trained over time and compare it with your target. An AMELP can help you evaluate your activity's effectiveness and impact on your beneficiaries and stakeholders. For example, if you have an evaluation question that asks whether your activity has increased the income or employment opportunities of your beneficiaries, you can use an AMELP to plan and conduct an evaluation that measures these outcomes using appropriate methods such as surveys or interviews. An AMELP can help you learn your activity's successes and challenges and adapt to changing context and needs. For example, if you have a learning event that involves reviewing your data and feedback from your beneficiaries and stakeholders, you can use an AMELP to identify what is working well and what needs improvement in your activity design or implementation.